How's it going, Can Crushers? Tonight, we're watching UFC Fight Night, Figueiredo versus Benavidez #2. And on tap for us, tell us what we got.
Tonight, we're drinking a totally chill Hazy IPA from Hopworks Urban Brewery. Has 6% alcohol per volume, and the brewery is located in Portland, Oregon.
Portland, Oregon. You know, we like to support local.
Yeah, and so I kind of chose this one tonight because it takes me back. This is where we had our rehearsal dinner when I got married.
Yeah, that's right.
So I haven't had a beer from them since.
Yeah, we had that. You haven't?
I haven't.
That's crazy.
It's time to let's go ahead and crack these things open, dude.
Let's crack these things open. Woo, there we go. I like the can. I like the smell.
Not bitter at all. It's actually kind of juicy. But it's a hazy IPA. Yeah, I kind of like it. We'll see how it goes as we go on, but
yeah, it's pretty cool. This is awesome.
Part of the Independent Craft Brewers Association, so it's kind of nice to support the small breweries.
Yeah, that's awesome. So let's talk about these fights a little bit. God, this is good beer. So to start off the night in the undercard, we went out right in the very beginning. Sergey Spivak versus Carlos Felipe. This was a lot more competitive than we thought it was going to be. Yeah,
up until the third round, really.
Yeah, that second round was close.
I think I had it about 1-1 going into the third. The first round, though, I mean, Spivak hit Felipe with some shots and was really seemed content just standing and trading with him.
Yeah.
I think by the second round came about, Felipe was finding his groove and Spivak wasn't having it anymore. So third round comes along, he just took him down, and it was pretty much just a grind fest from there.
That's crazy. So I had Spivak by round 1 submission. Didn't end up happening, so I'm 0-1 on the night. What'd you have?
I had Spivak.
Or no, I'm 1-0 without any bonuses.
Yeah, I had Spivak by knockout in the first round, and he almost did it. But Felipe's got a chin, man. But we still got the win there. So
I told you he likes to use his hands, so it makes sense if he's used to taking a little bit of a punch. So 1-0. Now we're moving on to the second fight of the night. That was Arman Tsarukyan versus Davi Ramos. I had Ramos picked to win by submission in round 3. What did you have?
I actually had Tsarukyan knocking him out. I thought Tsarukyan had the better stand-up, and he sure showed it.
He definitely showed it.
He showed that his striking is elite, and I'm kind of surprised that he didn't put Ramos away. His takedown defense was good again, and his wrestling was better. Awesome. He actually took Ramos down for the first time in his entire career.
Yeah. And didn't get submitted.
And he was working him on the ground. So I mean, I'm excited for Tsarukyan's future.
Well, we were talking about him versus was it Makhachev? We were talking about him against last time. He was the first one to take him down.
It was
and in his training camp, he's got those world champions.
Yeah, man, he looks like the future of the division right there. He's only 23 years old, I think I was reading. So, but he ended up grinding out a decision there. So
yeah, he did.
It was a pretty one-sided fight.
So I'm 1-1 on the night. That puts you.
I'm 2-0 on the night at that point. No bonuses though.
So then we go on to the next one. This one was Amir Albazi versus Malcolm Gordon. I had Gordon knocking him out in the round 1. I just figured that freakish knockout power he has would come in play. Didn't work out for us, or work out for me.
Didn't work out for you. So I had Amir beating him by decision.
Yeah.
But he actually was able to get it down and tap him out in the first round there.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy how this works out, though. He was leagues ahead of him the whole time in that fight, though.
Yeah, it was another one of those fights that was purely one-sided.
Yep. So then we move on to the next one. This one here, this was Brett Johns versus Montel Jackson. I think we had the same pick on this one, right?
Yeah, we both had decisions.
So we both picked Johns by decision.
It went exactly how we thought it would go.
Yeah, went pretty good. It was an exciting fight all around.
Johns was able to take him down and control him for the most part, but when it was on the feet, Jackson did land a few good shots. I think he actually even put John on his back once.
He landed some real good shots.
But, eventually Johns was just able to take control and keep grinding it. He threatened with some submissions, but like I said, those big hands of Jackson was just able to negate everything because he could just literally grab you and hold you. And you can't do anything. And he, once again, showed that. But, you know what? If Jackson could get his takedown defense up there with his submission defense and striking, man, he'd be dangerous.
It's like I told you. He's not an Olympic caliber wrestler. He's a tough fighter, but he's not an Olympic caliber wrestler.
No.
You know?
I mean,
So,
he displayed that again.
yeah, that was the whole thing that frustrated me a bit with him, and that's one of the reasons I wanted Johns to win. Not to mention, I thought Johns actually had the grappling ability and the wrestling skill to beat him in the first place. So we move on to the next one. This next one, we both had the same pick on this one again.
Yeah, Duffy by decision.
We had Duffy by decision. That's not at all what happened. Joel Alvarez, you know, like I said, he has sneaky submissions.
They're slick.
Yeah, they were on display again tonight. The striking, the stand-up was even as we expected it to be. It was really close. Duffy did have a little bit of a problem with that range, and then Duffy shot in to take him down. And as soon as they hit the ground, Joel Alvarez taps him out with the guillotine, and it was over. It was fast. It was 2 minutes and 25 seconds into the first round. And, you know, we're not a betting show. So we make our picks who we think's going to win. I did have a side bet I put on there at plus 280. I won that one, so that was good for me for Alvarez. So just throw that in there a little bit. So then we move on to the next one. This one here, this was Grant Dawson versus Nad Niramani. What did you have going on in that one?
Well, I figured Dawson's wrestling was just going to be way too supreme, too powerful for Niramani.
That's kind of what I thought.
And I mean, it pretty much was.
Mm-hmm.
I had him winning by submission in round 2, but Niramani was able to pull through, man. He was able to fight and make this thing go to a decision.
Which is exactly what I thought had happened. Niramani's got decent wrestling of himself. He's got some good, powerful takedowns. And he's got some good ground control. And I didn't really think that he was going to get subbed at all. So I picked Dawson by decision. That's a perfect pick for me. And that was pretty awesome. And then we run into our last fight on the undercard, and this one was Roman Dolidze versus Kadis Ibragimov. I had Ibragimov winning by decision, like I had talked about with Roman Dolidze. I had thought that with the steroid issue that he had ran into, things might be a little bit different. He looked slimmer, but he looked more athletic, and he looked awesome.
And his power was still there.
Yeah, so what did you have picked in that one?
So I had Dolidze knockout round 1.
That's exactly what happened. That was a beautiful knee. I think
it was in the 5th minute of the round too.
Well, and he was dominating.
Yeah, it was kind of back and forth.
I thought he was winning that. I thought he was
probably winning it, but
I don't know if he was necessarily dominating, but he was winning it.
Ibragimov had him on his back at one point, and Dolidze was trying to challenge him to come to the ground. Mm-hmm. And apparently Dolidze is an ADCC world champion as well.
See, I didn't see that.
Yeah, they said that during the broadcast. I actually didn't even see that either. I didn't catch that. But I told you his submission game looked crazy good.
Yep.
So he was sitting there kind of trying to get Ibragimov to get to the ground. But Ibragimov was like, no, I'm not going to do it, and just kept kicking him in the leg. So eventually he got up. And then they had some scrambles, and then Dolidze just landed that knee, dude.
I'm excited for this fight.
That was beautiful.
Getting ready to start the first fight on the main card right there. So before we get to that, though, let's
continue talking
about that. So that was a perfect pick for you.
Yeah.
That right there was not a perfect pick for me. So I think that puts me at, 3-7 on the undercard. But I have 2 perfect picks. So I think, I'm 3 for 7. So I have 3 wins, 4 losses right now on the undercard. And how are you doing on the undercard?
Right now, I'm 6 for 7 with 2 perfects, I think.
Dang.
So I'm 6 for 7 with 2 perfects.
That's awesome.
It's looking to be a good night if things hold up.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good night.
I'm excited.
We'll find out what happens there. All right, so this main card's getting ready to start. They're walking out to the cage right now. I'm pretty excited. While we're getting there, I want to remind you guys to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Crushing Cans Podcast Show, and also make sure you find us on Anchor.fm. Sign up for our show there. Take us with you on the road. If you got something to do, you don't have time to stop and listen or to stop and watch. Bring us with you and listen.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be awesome.
Hit up our Tapology group, tapology.com/groups /434. We're the Crushing Cans podcast on there as well, so if you just want to search for the group, you can do it that way.
We're adding more people every time.
We're up to 18 members on the group now. We're getting big, dude.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I'm
really excited. I'm happy for the support that we're getting so far. Keep subscribing. Keep liking our videos. Join us on the group. Interact with us. We really want to build a community here where we're all engaging and interacting together. Maybe like we do at the end, you'll get the chance to win the show and be announced at the end of the show.
Yeah, man. Whoever wins, we're going to call you out. So
yeah, it's going to be fun. Ooh, they're about to start. Touching gloves, round 1.
All right, here we go.
Round 1.
Now, I've got Pantoja with a knockout in round 2. What do you got?
So I have Pantoja by submission round 3 actually. Ooh,
Okay.
Askarov is going in right away to take him down.
Pantoja looks like he's going for that submission. He tried.
This is what I was looking for. Pantoja is aggressive off that ground.
Oh, he's going for the triangle up?
And
Nope.
Askarov is going to take him down. I knew that was going to happen. He's one of Khabib's partners out there in Dagestan. I don't know if he's training with Khabib, but you know he's out there in Dagestan training on the same team.
Askarov's Pantoja's fighting for that. Askarov
Yeah.
just looks powerful though.
He's super strong.
Jesus.
That wrestling strength is a different level of strength.
And then he's got him up against the cage. This is crazy.
Pantoja's got to be careful though not
He's
to
going
burn
for
his
that
legs out.
armbar.
Nice
Ooh.
job, Askarov.
Good submission defense by Askarov.
So we're a minute into the fight. Who do you credit there? Askarov for defending against the takedown, or Pantoja for attacking for the submissions?
See, that's one of those things. It's too hard. I think Askarov though was the aggressor.
He was the aggressor.
So I mean, either way, I think those submissions weren't offensive submissions. I think they were more defensive. If you're trying to really look at it that way.
I don't know. I think a submission is if you want to call it anything, it's almost counter offense. He's threatening with the heel hook. If he can get that heel hook, he got out. That heel, he's close. Oh, nice job. Askarov is doing good. But right there, see, I don't think that that's counter, or I don't think that that's defensive. Defensive is really trying to get back up to your
offensive.
feet. When you go ahead and a guy shoots and you start pulling for stuff, that's not defensive, that's counter offense.
All right, but it's more of Askarov's really grinding him now. Got him up against the cage, and he's just holding him there.
Yeah, he's got the back.
He's trying to take it.
But
Pantoja stands up again.
He had to give it up to get up.
Good knee. And Askarov lifts up. Almost elevated him there.
Askarov's got a ripped back, man.
There's a lot of hand fighting going on right now.
This is good
Ooh,
stuff.
a good roll.
That's wrestling right there. Although he didn't get the position. You got to get your feet to the outside to hit a good Granby roll, realistically.
Here, he helped use it to get up, but we're right back up against the cage. Askarov is not letting him breathe.
No, he's giving him the
He
Khabib
is
treatment.
just on him.
He's smothering him like Khabib does. He's giving him that treatment. He's ragdolling him.
Oh, you see that? Somebody walked through the
walked
door
through
on
the door.
camera?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's...
That's all right. We knew it was a small area, a small arena.
Yeah.
So.
They got to be quick on that, though, to hit them buttons.
Yep.
That's unacceptable in the professional world, man. But either way, more just Pantoja's just really on the defense.
He has to be at this point right now. Askarov is so aggressive. Askarov's going to have to be careful, though.
He just overdid it on that arm right there.
Look at that back
there. Now he's got the back. That was
beautiful.
You see how he came underneath his legs?
Beautiful back take.
See, now this is great. Askarov's not even worried, dude. He's just like...
He's like, it's all right. I've been here before. He's doing a decent job fighting that off, although I would be attacking the other foot with that hand because you could put your elbow right in the shin and create a ton of pressure.
Pantoja with the body triangle.
Pantoja's got that body triangle. But Askarov's staying so calm. He doesn't
look like he cares at all.
He's just like, all right, I just have to figure this puzzle out.
He's just focusing on his breathing, it looks like.
Yep, controlling that breathing. He's fighting for the hand control. Nice job. Look at that. He got the wrist to the outside. But, he almost gave up the chin.
Oh, so close to a crank there.
Oh,
wow.
Get it, Pantoja. I said submission round 3, but I'll take submission round 1.
Come on.
Bonus. Oh, come on. Nice defense. Come on, Askarov.
This round is so close, dude.
Yeah, I like it.
It's a close round. This is exciting grappling right here.
This is very exciting.
This is what, like...
Well, this is small battles, right? So you have a little battle right there at the hips with the legs.
Good hit right there.
You have another battle right there with the hand control. And then you also have another battle with not just the hand control, but the submission defense. And then you also have another small battle with trying to figure out how to escape this position or maintain this position.
Yeah, so you got rounds over, so now we're good there.
Nice job. Several little things going on that they're all looking at, right? Combat sports are small little battles that build into one big war. And those were all positional little battles that they were all fighting with the legs, with the hands, with the head, everything there, trying to figure out what they're doing. That was awesome. Good stuff.
That was a hard round to score. I would not want to be a judge right now for this fight because that's going to be one that's really tough to score.
That's very hard. I'm going to give it to Pantoja overall because he was attacking for submissions from the moment the grappling started. I thought Askarov did a pretty good job trying to maintain that control, and he was super aggressive. But, it's like we talked about with the takedown. If you can't hold him down, does it do much? Askarov threw some punches, but as you saw, Pantoja also kept threatening with submissions, and as soon as he was given a small opportunity, he took the back and he secured that body triangle, and he was able to take the rest of the round from there. Yeah. So I'm going to give it to him based on that. But it was a good scratch.
It's going to be a hard one to judge. I'll just say that. Because, I would probably give that one to Pantoja as well, just off where they finished. He was the only one really threatening to finish the fight. This is
back take.
Yeah. He goes up under, then he sneaks right through the legs. Boom. Look at that. It's beautiful.
Beautiful back take.
Beautiful. And for me, he was the only one really threatening to finish the fight. Yeah. I think you have to get more credit for threatening to finish than anything. Just like a knockdown that almost leads to a finish.
Exactly. Threatening to finish a fight, I like that. So he's actually looking to finish. Yeah. That's important. Ooh,
I think that's something that might get... Ooh, yeah.
Askarov.
That might get overlooked in a lot of fights.
He's back in. Askarov's strong, man.
He's really strong, but this is going back and forth already. I like this. This is a good fight right here.
This is a real good fight. And we expected a good scrap. We expected it to be a good scrap. I thought maybe go to the third round right now. Pantoja number 4, Askarov number 7 right now. That's where they're at in the rankings. This is a good round right now. This first minute so far I'm giving to Askarov, though, of this next round right here. Something's got to change, though, right now. It's a much different pace. They're standing in front of each other. Not throwing a ton.
For me, I feel like I thought for sure Pantoja would be able to keep it standing, and it looks like so far for the rest, this second round anyway, we're about a minute in, and they're content staying in the middle.
It's hard to stop a takedown all the time, though. At some point, you got to just embrace the takedown and start looking for what you're going to do, which is what he did in the last round. Start throwing your offense,
yeah.
That's what he did in the last round. That's why it's hard for me to say. I don't know if Askarov wins that round.
It's going to be interesting, man.
I love how they're mixing their kicks and their striking in. Neither of them are super light on their feet, though.
No. I bet you they burned a shit ton of energy in that first round.
Yeah. Ooh.
Askarov with a good right.
That was good. Askarov, he's not looking to take it to the ground as bad. Remember that first round?
There's a good jab from Pantoja.
Aggressive. So oftentimes when you get good grapplers against each other, it turns into a stand-up fight, right? So after
good
that
body
first
shot
round,
from Pantoja right there.
After that first round, this has turned to
another good body.
A stand-up shot or a stand-up fight.
Askarov with the takedown.
Until he mixes that nice time takedown in. That was awesome. Pantoja back threatening.
Going for the triangle.
Back threatening.
If he can get it up. Oh.
He's got the legs locked.
Okay, Askarov's out and into side control.
Nice job.
Now we're back into the guard, kind of like a butterfly guard.
This is good stuff here. This is high skill.
It's high level.
Man, I'm super impressed with Askarov's submission defense, though, and his positional awareness. I'm super impressed with that. Now he's back in on that. He starts getting into grappling mode, and he does not transition to anything else.
No, he's going to get you down.
No, when he starts striking, it's good, but as soon as he switches to grappling mode, he's not going to stop coming until he knocks you on the ground, until he takes you to the ground. This is crazy.
I like a good ground game between two high-level grapplers.
Oh, smart.
Makes for a really fun fight.
I like
elevated.
That's the best way to do it right there, Askarov.
Good back up.
Askarov, nice. So you can't really give much credit for that takedown.
No. The ones that get back up, that was a good knee.
That knee was good.
Pantoja to the body.
Nice knee to the body there. This is awesome. I really like this fight so far.
We got 2 minutes left in the second round here.
Yeah. This is going to be awesome. It's been a good night of fights so far. We've been saying it overall. Nice defense. Nice defense.
Oh. Askarov's got his back real quick. See if he can get it down.
Oh. Yep. Nice
good
shot.
Defense,
Pantoja.
and Pantoja reverses.
Pantoja
got him up against the cage.
Against the cage. Jinx, you owe me a beer.
I already gave you one.
They're pretty even in the grappling, to be honest. On the feet and on the ground. This is a good exchange.
Yeah, this is a really well matched up fight.
Different styles of ground fighting.
Good left by Pantoja right there.
Eye?
No.
I think Pantoja got poked in the eye there.
Oh, I didn't see anything. He might have, but he doesn't care. But that was a good one, too.
Either that or he just got punched in it.
Askarov shooting in again, and he's up against the cage.
He always tries to dump him on his own head, though. He's got to be careful of that. You don't want to give yourself the Matt Lindland treatment. Matt Lindland did it with a different throw, but when you dump someone on your head and their body's landing on it, you have a chance of knocking yourself out.
Yeah, we've seen it.
Yeah, you have seen it. But
Shit, who was that fighting? Who was it that I think it was Matt Hughes? Who was he fighting in that fight?
You're talking about Carlos Newton.
Was it Carlos Newton?
Where he
had him
out?
up against the cage and then
he
like
passed out,
fell down.
Yep.
Because Carlos Newton had him in a submission.
He's got the back again. Pantoja's got the back again.
He had him in the submission and he choked out Hughes.
Left.
Hughes went to sleep, fell down, and then Newton got knocked out when they went down.
On the way down.
And so they gave credit to Matt Hughes.
Because it looked like he slammed him. It looked like he did it on purpose. So right now, I'm going 2-0 Pantoja after the second round. I think the stand-up was pretty close. Pantoja has the most ground control here until we reversed the last 3 or 4 seconds. I still give round 2 to Pantoja. I
think he's landed the better shots so far too.
Yeah, I'm 1 and 2 Pantoja.
Striking.
Where are you at? What do you think so far? 1 and 2 Pantoja.
1 and 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 and 2 can both go to him. I think. I think it's going to be really fucking close.
Yeah, they are very close rounds.
It's not a clear winner in either round.
No, not.
I think it's
winner.
close enough. You can say certain things to give Pantoja the round.
Well, and that's this one is one of those fights where it's ultimately going to matter what are the refs looking for. That first round, I could very easily seeing them give it to Askarov, especially if they're not super knowledgeable on the ground.
Yeah, just call he's going forward, and he's the one shooting for the takedown, so maybe we're giving him the round.
He has all the aggression, right? He's the one going forward, even though you are being aggressive when you're attacking for submissions.
Mm-hmm.
I could see him potentially giving that one to Askarov, but right now I've got it 2-0. It could very easily be 1-1. It could very easily be 2-0 the other direction, too. That's how close each of these rounds are.
Yeah, this is a very, very close fight.
So I got 2-0 Pantoja. What do you think?
I think 2-0 is fair.
All right, we're going to the third round.
Yeah, maybe 1-1, just to be for shits. I mean.
So if we say 1-1 right now, they got to win the third round. A good hug at the beginning there, lots of sportsmanship displayed. You know, this has been a great fight. This has been a super even fight.
Yeah, a draw is probably fair in this fight.
Well, we'll see how this third round goes. Let's see how this third round hasn't even fought yet, so let's see.
Yeah, let's find out.
Based off those first 2 rounds, a draw would be really fair.
Yeah, so far.
Especially depending on what you.
Ooh. Good. Ooh, Askarov landed a couple of shots right there.
She transitions well those takedowns, but man, Pantoja's got great defense.
All right, so we're back in the middle and we're standing and trading. And Askarov fakes a takedown right there. Just gets thinking. Ooh, good leg kick, and he pops him in the face.
Did he just drop him?
Yeah, it was kind of. He caught him kicking him in the leg.
That was weird.
He caught him on 1 foot when he hit him with that.
Yeah, but it looked like the punch was solid too.
It was a solid punch. Not taking anything away.
It didn't look like it was a slip. Like oftentimes when they have that foot in the air and they get hit, it looks like a slip. But that looked like a clean punch. That wasn't a slip.
Yeah, no, it was a solid punch. He just caught him on 1 foot.
I'm sure that foot off the ground had a lot to do with him falling down too. But I would consider that a knockdown, probably not a slip if I'm judging that.
Definitely not a slip.
Yeah.
I mean, the only reason he went down was because of the punch. So you got to give it a knockdown.
That's what I'm saying. So.
But he was right back. Ooh, a good straight left.
He got his head popped off.
Yeah, he did. He popped his head all the way back. Askarov with a good left there. And they're just circling in the middle again.
The back of his head might have touched his ass cheek on that punch.
Ooh, another good jab.
Dude, you got to get that head off that center line.
Yeah, Pantoja's not moving well right now.
Nope.
Like he's
tired.
Yeah.
These guys are.
See, does that Charles Rosa even said the same thing? He said, "Close fight, third round takes it."
Yep.
So, did Aljamain Sterling say?
Pantoja's so sick. Good BJJ and scrambles from Gilbert Burns.
Did Sterling say, "Bring on the hugs"? A guy that likes to grapple said, "Bring on the hugs."
Well, he was
talking about the hug in the beginning. Okay.
There's been a few.
I forgot about the hugs at the beginning of the round.
There's been a few people hugging tonight.
They shouldn't hug, man. COVID's dangerous, and they're in here fighting and all this stuff.
Yeah,
man.
you know, you guys got to keep that social distancing.
Yeah, social distance. Use your jab. Keep them at bay.
Yeah.
To hell with all the grappling stuff. Wouldn't that be some shit if like they turned us into purely kickboxing due to COVID?
That would be crazy.
That'd be the stupidest shit
thing I've ever seen.
It would be.
Life.
But it's no less dumb than them weighing in together with their masks on and then fighting in the cage the next day after they've tested.
Off, yeah.
But ooh, they both landed really clean there.
I don't know. I think Askarov is winning the jab and the stand-up here.
Askarov's winning the round.
So Askarov's taken this round so far. There's 2 minutes left. Could go either way. It's still a close round. Askarov just looked at something. Was it the clock? It's still a close round, but I'm giving Askarov this round so far.
2 minutes left, Askarov round.
These scrambles in this fight are crazy. Fight Island is hectic right now.
Clark.
That's from Ryan Clark.
But we got a minute and a half left. See if anybody can finish it. Because this is not one that I would want to go to the judges' scorecards if I'm either fighter.
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh,
right now, I would hate to be
it.
a fighter going to the scorecard on this one.
I'd hate to be a judge having to judge it.
Yeah, this is the Pantoja round, though. Or not a Pantoja.
This is an Askarov round so far.
I'm sorry. Yeah, this is an Askarov round so far.
We got a minute left.
It's still a good round. It's still a good fight. Nobody's dominating. Nobody's taking control of the fight, but they're both just banging. So
yeah, they got a minute left.
Minute left.
Ooh, going for that knee. Not bad.
Nice. They're slowing down a little bit here, though, in this last minute.
They are. They've had a really high-paced fight, especially for grapplers.
Well, it's hard. 15 minutes is hard to fight, right? Now imagine 25. Now you wonder why TJ Dillashaw tested positive for EPO. So you got to be able to fight 25 minutes.
He caught his leg and put him down there.
This is good so far.
That's good scrambles. Good blitzes. Good
30
everything.
seconds left. What did he stop it for?
I don't know. We got 30 seconds. What are we doing?
What was that about?
I don't know. What the hell's he doing?
I don't know.
I didn't see any eye pokes. I didn't see nothing. They were punches.
I mean, there might have been an eye poke. And
they just tell them to keep their fingers straight, closed just in case.
Keep your fingers closed. Don't fucking stop him to say
no.
that. I don't know what happened there. This is the only problem we have.
Another good left by Askarov.
Audio when we're recording.
Put on the
subtitles.
Subtitles. You do that.
I don't know how to do that.
Ooh, another right from Askarov. That's an Askarov round, man. It's gonna come down to the how they scored the first and second rounds.
All right, we're going to a decision. Let me turn this up real quick. Oops. 29-28.
Was it all three judges? 29-28?
Askarov, 29-28. I didn't hear that first part. It was still muted.
I only heard one 29-28.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I didn't hear the other ones. 29-28 Askarov, I can't get upset about. I still think that the first round went the other way, but like we said, super close. Second round was even closer, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think the second round was a lot closer.
Yeah, despite the fact that I felt like in the first round that Askarov had more top position than in the second round. Pantoja was super aggressive with the submissions there, so I don't think that was as close as the second round. It'd be interesting to see the scorecards.
It would, especially if they give us a stat for submission attempts, because there was a lot of submission attempts.
There's a ton of submission attempts, and you have
all
to
of them
those.
By
Pantoja.
So
you have to include those. Yeah, I mean, if you don't include them, that's just ridiculous.
No, I mean, if you include a takedown, you got to include submissions too, or submission attempts at least.
Yeah, I mean, they literally keep the stat for takedown attempts.
Submission defense, all that.
So I'm sure that they have it. We just don't really see it popped up very much.
Yeah. I think ESPN, they do on the mobile app. I was kind of sending you some earlier when during the prelims. They give you like live stats.
Hey,
which is
Dana
pretty
White's
cool.
Contender Series.
Yeah.
August 4. So season 4 for Dana White's Contender Series starts August 4th, Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern and 5 p.m. Pacific time. That's where we're at. So 5 o'clock here.
That reminds me. I started it, but I didn't finish it. The new Looking for a Fight. Dana White had to bring in Michael Bisping as the third person for that episode. Yeah. Because I forgot his name. Dean Thomas had tested positive for COVID. So Dean Thomas was out. They brought in Michael Bisping and went pearl diving.
You know what? That's sweet though. But here's what. So I'm looking at that fight card for that one right there. I see Kevin Seiler at the bottom. Is he related to Steven Seiler?
I don't think so.
Is that a different spelling?
The name looks the spelling looks the same. It's not a common name, so.
Yeah.
But I don't know that Steven has a brother named Kevin.
Well, I don't know either, but he very well could.
He
just
could.
Don't know.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right. The next fight should be starting here soon.
Cameron Church, Jose Flores. Yeah. have to go watch those. See what we got coming into the UFC.
All right, so we got the next fight just about to start right here. This one is Ariana Lipski versus Luana Carolina. I have Lipski picked to win by knockout in round 1. What do you have?
I think I have Lipski by decision.
You got Lipski by decision?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just, in all honesty, I don't think that Luana's at the same level with her. I don't think that she's fought the same competition. She looked good with her striking in her, in one of her fights that I watched before this, and her win in the UFC, one of her wins.
Yeah.
But the caliber of striker that she was fighting was just not there. You know, there's different levels. Ariana Lipski's much higher caliber striker, in my opinion.
Did I just say Luana was a minus 100?
I don't know.
Is that what that said?
I don't know, but if she was the 100, then I should have put a bet on it.
So it's near even. So she's a minus 100 underdog.
They might both be minus on.
With Ariana Lipski being a minus 120 favorite.
Oh, you know what?
So it's near even.
Yeah, I've got it's near even on that, but I do have an over-under bet. I have under 2.5 rounds right now. I think it's at plus 160. So I think that's
not a bad bet.
So,
well, I hope you lose that bet because I've got her by decision.
well, I've got Lipski by round 1 knockout, so I just think that she'll be able to clip her right away and put her out. I think she's far too superior of a striker. She's going to hit her, and Luana's not going to know what hit her. Luana, it's just like when, I don't know if it's one, I'm not going to say that because we don't know.
I don't know, last time we saw it, we said the same thing about a couple girls on that last card, dude, and we got shut the fuck up quick.
Yeah, exactly.
So who knows, man.
I don't want to see it.
Ooh, but Lipski's showing why she's the queen of violence already.
Oh, yeah, she's awesome. She's tough. She's tough. You got to remember.
Ooh, to the body, too.
Body shot, but there was a kick there, so it was kind of a slip on that.
Kind of, but I mean.
But that body shot
That body shot was hard.
Yeah, it was good. So she's on the ground right now. Luana's in her guard. She's got the guard locked up. She's got her hands wrapped around Lipski's head, holding her down. Lipski's landing good body shots.
Yeah, John said once Lipski gets on top, she's very violent. Well, her name is the Queen of Violence, John.
I mean, she's very violent.
She's violent all over the mat. Like, let's be real.
It looks like Luana's trying to lock up a body triangle from the bottom. She's not really got it.
Luana's in full defense mode right now.
Lipski's framing up, landing some ground and pound. Here we go, TKO number 1. Let's get it.
Ooh,
she's threatened with the heel hook.
Luana's going for a heel hook.
Luana's got a heel hook threatened.
That cage is hurting her, though, because every time she turns in, Lipski's able to pass, hold off.
Nice job, Lipski.
But now Lipski's revert. What is she doing?
She still got it. Oh, my gosh.
Is she going for like a calf slicer?
That's like a calf slicer.
Oh, yeah, it almost looks like she's trying to pull this calf slicer.
Oh, my gosh.
She's turning this heel hook into a calf slicer. It's a knee bar!
Oh!
She pulled a knee bar from on top! What is that?
Oh! That might not be a TKO, but that is definitely under 2.5 for me. Good night for me.
But that was a crazy submission. She said, you're going to take my leg? Let me just break your knee in half real quick.
Yeah, we were looking.
Holy shit.
You know what? I should have been even paying attention to that, but I was watching her arms because Luana's arms were wrapped around the body, and I was thinking she's not going to get the pressure until she switches to the foot.
Yeah.
And I was about to say that because she's going to have to really take that foot up. But then at the same time...
See, right here, it looks like she's trying to get a calf slicer.
Yeah. But, look at that. That was smart transition.
Then she pulls this up.
Smart transition.
And she's just got the leg straight up, and Luana's fucked.
See, she's just
she can't go anywhere.
I mean, she could have tried to let go of that leg, but...
She could have tried, but...
Oh, my gosh.
Dude.
Nice job.
What a move. The Queen of Violence.
Queen of Violence. Proving she's got more than just hands, more than just ground and pound, with a sick, wicked knee bar victory.
That's a performance of the night bonus for me.
That's a performance of the night.
That was sick.
Fucking job. Don't blink in that one. 1 minute and 28 seconds.
That was sweet.
1 minute and 28
So, I mean,
seconds.
I got the win.
You got the win.
But didn't get any bonuses. You probably got a partial,
I got a round
right?
1 bonus. Yeah,
you got a 15-point bonus.
So that's good. That'll help me out a little bit because I had a rough undercard. Yeah. If things go the way that they're supposed to go, though, I just don't see how I lose anymore. Maybe this Diakis fight, but...
DeCasey.
DeCasey fight. Maybe this DeCasey fight, but I don't see Gastelum losing, and I don't see Figueiredo winning. Or
you don't
losing.
see losing. Dude, who knows?
So we got 3 fights left for you on the night here. Rafael Fiziev versus Mark DeCasey. I have DeCasey winning by decision. What do you got going on with that one?
I've got DeCasey winning by a knockout in round 2. I just think his striking is too superior.
His striking is good, but man, Fiziev is a tough dude that
he
can
looks
take
tough.
a punch and is well-rounded.
I wanted to pick Fiziev.
He's a ball of muscle.
But my issue was the competition wasn't there for me. It's another one of those things where you look at the guy, you see what he's all about, and he looked like I really wanted to pick him. But then I saw DeCasey in some of his fights against actual UFC competition. I'm like, dude, there's no way he's losing.
Well, it's just like the Delizzi fight,
yeah.
right? Or the one from Delizzi or whatever his
yeah.
name is. It's just like that one. I thought the competition was not there. I thought that the competition was way lower.
Yeah.
I just overall felt like in that fight, the other guy would be much better. I can't remember the name off the top of my head.
So, for me, I just didn't think that in that fight, I just didn't think that Ibrahimov looked very good against the competition that he did face. So it was one of those, I wasn't impressed by what I saw with him, but I was impressed by what I saw with Delizzi.
Yeah, however you say it. Mr. Delizzi.
So,
Delizzi.
for me in this one, I've got DeCasey knockout round 2. You've got DeCasey by decision.
Let's see what happens.
Clearly, we both think that DeCasey's the better fighter, so we're going to find out.
Yeah, I mean, DeCasey's got some wicked sick
His striking is insane.
Super fast, super explosive. Looks like we're about to start.
But that's why we fight.
Well, that's why we make our picks, and that's why they fight. Right, there he is, DeCasey, getting ready to come out to the cage right now. I'm like I said, I'm overall stoked about it. All right, we're about to start round 1. Gosh, like I said, a ball of muscle.
Yeah, DeCasey's going red for the fight. You look at that red stripe through his hair. Last time we saw it, I think it was blonde.
He mixes it up a little bit. He's been red a few times though.
See what we got going here. Both. Yeah, dude, damn, Fiziev looks big.
He's huge. Like I told you, he's just a ball of muscle. And it's hard to say because DeCasey's ripped.
Yeah, DeCasey's tall and big, too.
Yeah. But Fiziev just looks way bigger than him, like in the arms
looks
and in
thicker.
the chest. I don't know about the legs, though. I think that DeCasey...
Ooh, that was a nice little sweep of those feet right there.
That was a calf kick. He's throwing those calf kicks.
Well, we talked about that in the
breakdown.
I told you he's going to hit those calves, and I think it's going to be... It's going to be, I think I said we're going to see DeCasey kicking those calves. And by the end of round 2, you're not going to see Fiziev walking.
Spinning back kick. If he hits that, Fiziev's going out. He struggled a little bit.
Fiziev with the takedown.
But DeCasey working an elevator.
And we're in kind of like a half butterfly guard deal.
One butterfly.
And now it's full half guard.
Mm-hmm.
Full half guard.
He's got the half guard. His legs aren't locked up. He really doesn't look like he knows what he's doing from half guard to DeCasey there. Fiziev's got a wrist control there. Or no, that's DeCasey.
That's DeCasey. He's looking a lot like Jackson, where he was holding his wrist just preventing him from doing anything.
Yep, but man.
But now Fiziev just seems so much stronger.
Gosh, that's crazy. Look at that.
Yeah, Fiziev's on the ground.
Oh, he's holding inside the glove. You see that?
Is he?
Yeah, DeCasey had his fingers inside the glove on that. He keeps trying to get over the top and wrap in a little bit.
See, that's exactly how Montel Jackson was holding it.
That's
he had
legal
it just like
there.
that.
But when you start to... he might have done it on accident because he's not trying to do it now.
No.
His fingers may have slipped in, but DeCasey tried to stick that thumb in there on purpose. Or not DeCasey, but Fiziev.
Yeah.
And he's threatening with the choke.
And we're back to our feet.
Nice job, DeCasey. We need that knockout.
You see him point to his glove?
No, I said decision. I don't want a knockout. You want a knockout.
Did you see Fiziev point to his glove like that?
Fiziev, DeCasey grabbed Fiziev's glove.
Yeah.
In first, and then Fiziev grabbed DeCasey's second time.
When they stood up, Fiziev was like, yeah.
Yeah. So Fiziev kind of did it as like a fuck you payback type thing.
It seemed like it. He seemed like, you're going to grab my glove, I'll grab yours, and then I'm going to let you know about it too.
Which is funny because it's like, I literally just pointed out, he's grabbing his glove.
Ooh! He just ducked under that Matrix style.
That was almost Matrix. If that cleared him all the way through, that would have been Matrix.
That would have been the sickest duck ever.
That would have been dope.
Probably been one of the coolest ducks we've seen, in the UFC. I don't know. Because he literally just leaned
Israel
back
Adesanya's got a
and let
couple
it
of
go
those
over.
good ones, though.
He does.
He's got a couple
And,
of them. And he does it repeatedly.
Israel Adesanya just...
Casey fails to shoot. He fails his takedown. And Fiziev on top.
Fiziev's on top. So speaking of, Israel Adesanya and Paulo Costa just signed a fight.
Nice.
Next month.
Nice. That's a fight.
Yeah,
That's
buddy.
a scrap.
You're not going to see Israel Adesanya trying to fight a tree.
No.
Well, that's what we saw in the last Israel Adesanya fight.
I know.
We saw Israel Adesanya literally fighting a tree.
That was the weirdest fight.
And somehow Skyler said, Israel Adesanya lost that fight. Yoel won.
I mean, if you want to, both of those guys, neither of them really fought, but I understand Israel Adesanya being hesitant to just rush in and knock him out when you've got Yoel literally just waiting for you to rush in so he can knock you out. I think that Yoel definitely landed the more powerful strikes in
the
there.
third round for sure.
I mean, throughout the entire fight, from the beginning of the fight, he landed some good ones.
Well, I don't even think he threw a punch in the first round.
Yeah, he did. He threw a couple and they landed. But as far as the whole fight overall, Yoel did not win that fight. You can't say that you want to fight somebody and you want somebody to fight you, but you literally just stand still.
Yeah.
You know, you can't try to say, hey, he didn't pressure me.
As a push.
You didn't pressure him.
No, yeah, and I mean, Adesanya tried to get in a little bit, but he was trying to be smart about it. He wasn't.
You can't just abandon your game plan altogether because the guy's not wanting to fight. If we were in Pride, Yoel would have gotten the card.
Yeah, he would have got a they do red cards, right?
Yellow card first.
Yellow card and red card.
Red card.
Similar to soccer. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Yoel, my issue was the third round, Yoel seemed like he finally wanted to do something.
Yeah.
But in the very first round, good
first round. They both
Fiziev's got that win. Fiziev in the first round.
Yeah.
But with that Yoel Romero fight, there was probably if you go back and watch it, he's probably standing in the same spot for a good 3.5, maybe 3.5 minutes.
Fight. Waiting to throw
per round.
Punch. Yeah.
And then finally when Adesanya would come in, Yoel would throw something.
Yep.
But Yoel didn't want nothing to do with it.
So Mark DeCasey landed 9 head kicks. Why don't they
11 body.
Hold on, let me see that again.
So he landed 20 strikes in that one? Well, he landed some leg kicks too.
He landed some good.
Because he had that sweet. Did they give him anything on the leg? I can't see it.
Yeah, 0 leg kicks.
Which is weird because he landed a sweep that put Fiziev on the ground.
Yeah, 9 to the head, 11 to the body. No leg kicks. How do you say that?
Unless those are the kicks absorbed and punches absorbed.
Maybe.
It didn't look like it, though, based on the stats.
That was
a good knee.
That was from the last round. So we're about to start the next round right here. This has been a good fight so far. High action on the feet and on the ground. They're both fighting to try to control the position. Up to this point, though, I give Fiziev the first round. More control.
Ooh, a good right by DeCasey right there.
Yeah, he was able to control the ground a little bit better. It was action-packed on the ground. It was action-packed on the feet. DeCasey strikes first in the first round.
Whew.
And second.
All right.
So another good right there.
Yeah, both of them trade kicks, but one to the leg, one to the body.
Yep. That's where the nut shots happen sometimes.
Sometimes because you get your leg up over the other guys and they come right in.
You try to hit them in the leg first. Do you remember when we were in Taekwondo when we were little? And
are you talking about which one?
When we were literally practicing that drill.
I know, but are you talking about the time that I
in the nuts?
Okay, no,
I'm talking about when you kicked me in the nuts, and we were literally doing this drill where one person was kicking towards the head. Actually, I think is what it was. They were going for the head, and then the other person was supposed to kick under at the leg. And as we were doing that, I go to kick high, and you kick me square in the nuts.
That's okay.
And I dropped down and cry. I mean, I didn't cry, but I might have cried.
Our class was so big because half of us had to be off the mat. Remember that?
Yeah.
And remember...
It was at the community center. It was a small community center. We're from Lincoln City. At the time, it had about a population of about 16,000, or not 16.
Not 16.
6,000 to 7,000. Right now, it's around 10,000. Maybe around 12, 10 to 12. Population's probably doubled in the last 10, 15 years. But when we were a kid, it was about 6,000 people there. And it was a small community center, and all of the kids were in the same area. There's not a lot of variety as far as classes can go. There's one class. Everybody shows up to it. Parents, kids, everybody.
We had adults in the class too.
Yeah, and it's packed.
And so we kind of rotated around the room as we did it, but at any point in time, half the class was on the hardwood, the other half was on the mats. Yeah. And you and I were sparring one time. and we were off the mats. And there was one point where I went and I threw a head kick, and I actually ended up on my back because I slipped.
Oh,
I do you remember that?
Yeah. Do you remember the nut shot I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
You don't remember that?
But
remember that was right after we were doing a wall drill where we were putting our foot up against the wall.
Where I fucking put your head all the way over your leg.
Yeah, back when I used to be able to do the splits.
Dude. Yeah. So the two things I remember about that.
I can't even touch my toes, but I used to be able to do the splits.
The two things I remember about that whole entire, when we were doing Taekwondo, is I was able to put your fucking leg over your own head. Yeah. And then me fucking falling on my back after throwing a head kick.
Do you remember me ripping my pants?
Nope.
I had these, they had to have been like those 80 retro, 90 retro pants or whatever. And they're doing the class, and the instructor is asking everybody, who can do the splits? I'm not saying anything. You raise your hands, and you're like, I can't, but my brother can.
Sounds like something I would do.
So then I'm like, all right. He asked me to do it, and I was like, all right, boom. Drop down, do him, no problem.
Casey going for the takedown now.
I don't know who's winning this round. It looks pretty close.
It's another Fiziev round.
So far.
Casey landed the first few shots, but Fiziev has been busy.
But anyway, so I drop down, do the splits. My shorts rip. My pants rip. I come back up, and everybody's like, wow, like, because not a lot of the guys in the class could do it. There was only a few girls in the class that could do the splits too, and I did it with no problem. Now today, I can't even get close to doing the splits. I can't even touch my toes.
I've never been able to touch my toes. My legs are so goddamn long.
I'm about a foot and a half away from my toes.
Yeah, sounds about right.
But when I do other stuff, everybody talks about how flexible I am. But I think the reason I can't touch my toes is because of when I had that tumor removed from my knee.
Could be.
So.
Well, we're trading here.
A minute left in the second round.
Ooh, did Casey just miss that right? Ooh, those are covered up well.
Julia Avila in love with how savage these athletes are.
Ooh, to Casey with a nice left.
Badass fight from Sean O'Malley.
And then a right from fucking Fiziev.
The hashtag is UFC Fight Island 2. Don't forget to the hashtag Crushing Cans Podcast.
Yeah, tag us. Let us know how you did on your picks tonight.
Yeah, find us on Twitter as well.
I mean, right now, I'm coming off a win, so I'm 1-1 on the main card so far.
Skylar's ahead of me. We won't talk about that, though. But
you know he's going to be in your inbox. You better check them DMs.
He's already in them. I can see it. And you know what I told him when he was like, how's the fights going for you so far? I said, going good. I've won some money on my side bets.
He's like, I bet all the underdogs, but I didn't pick them.
Well, you know what?
Damn, dude, Casey's fucking nose almost matches his head. There's his hair right there. That's crazy. Dude, that was a tough round. Round 2 could be either or. That was a close one.
All right, looks like we're about to start the second round right here. This is going to be awesome. So far, Rafael Fiziev for the first round. Second round, it was super close. I didn't watch, I was a little bit.
See, that one just glanced. Beautiful. Dude, it was the elbow. If he didn't have his elbow there, that would have went over the face.
His hands were just all the way down.
That's what I'm saying. If his hands are down, that would have went over the top.
He almost poked himself in the eye with that, putting his elbow up. So this has been a great fight. Fantastic fight. It's going to be tough to figure out who's ultimately fight of the night, though.
Yeah.
Oh, Diaka's getting hit hard early.
There's been some good fights tonight, man. It's going to be tough.
Fiziev's got some, wicked leg kicks. Nice. He's just standing there throwing power punches.
Live play-by-play, DeCasey's plus 450. Fiziev's minus 750 right now to win. So that means he probably won the second round, too. Vegas is giving him the odds.
Vegas is giving it to him. If I didn't have the app that I was using, it'd be different.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then I can make it. But they lock the picks beforehand, so I can't make a pick right now on it.
Yeah.
But I could probably make picks on the last couple of fights. But I think I have a couple. I think I have an over-under for Benavidez, maybe. I might not. I think I might have an under 2.5 on it. But I may not have actually taken that one. I'm hoping I did, though. I might have. I don't know. I thought about it, but like I said in my prediction, I predicted it to go 3 rounds. Yeah. So I may not have. Let's check. Find my bet slips. Definitely do not have one in for the main event. But I don't think that Joseph Benavidez is going to get I don't think it's going to be as easy for Figueiredo in the first or in this fight as it was in the first round.
I don't think so either. I think it's definitely going to go more than 2 rounds this time.
Yeah, that's why I picked third round. You picked decision, didn't you? For
I think Benavidez is going to be smart enough to not get caught this time.
It'll be interesting to see what happens with Figueiredo in the 4th and 5th round.
Having to make weight this time too.
He did make weight this time.
So it's going to be interesting to see, like we said. But these dudes are just brawling, man. This is crazy 3rd round. They're both just going back and forth right now. It's another one of those rounds, dude. Like, I don't know. Maybe Fiziev has the lead, but maybe DeCasey. I don't know.
Well,
God, see? But Fiziev's covering up really, really well. He's able to block a lot of those shots.
He doesn't look like he's been hit much.
Ooh. Going for the takedown?
He shot in on that. That was a weird
It was weird because like DeCasey came right behind his head too and nailed him in the back of the head as he went in.
It's almost like he tried to sweep that leg out though.
Uh-huh.
Like he came with his inside hand and tried to sweep it towards the outside. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Ooh,
that landed.
That landed, and he's like, good
DeCasey
job.
hit him with the great head kick.
Spinning head kick right
to the chin. Fiziev just shakes it off like he kind of throws his shoulders up.
Kind of acknowledged
that was a good job, but kept moving. But that was
good elbow from DeCasey, or not from DeCasey, but from Fiziev.
Fiziev's a monster, man.
See some more spinning shit from DeCasey right now.
I got a new respect. So head strikes right now goes to DeCasey 24-20. Body strikes go to Fiziev 27-16, and leg strikes go to Fiziev 14-8. So it's been a good fight.
Yeah.
Super close. I still think I'm giving it to Fiziev overall, which sucks.
Yeah, because I mean, I
have DeCasey by decision.
I need that DeCasey win.
But right now, DeCasey, I'm looking for that knockout.
Come on,
get those
DeCasey.
hands popping.
I'll take a knockout.
Minute and a half. I just want that W. Knock him out.
Oh!
Hit him again.
DeCasey with a good right.
Fiziev has got a
good. There's that leg kick, man. Where was that earlier? Come on, get them calf kicks going.
Minute and 20. Hit him again. Come
on. Get busy, DeCasey.
And if you're listening to us, it might sound like DeCasey's close to finishing him. Even with that big punch, though, Fiziev's just moving forward. He's like a robot.
Another big one.
Gosh, and it doesn't seem to hurt him.
No, Fiziev's eating
these.
Put
other people out.
That was missed. That was over the top missed.
A minute left right here. I don't know. This is a close round. I think that DeCasey's landing the bigger shots in the end.
Good body shots.
Fiziev won the first little bit of the round, though.
Miss.
Oh, Fiziev's landing some good body shots. This is good here. This is good.
Dude, this is crazy.
Nice slip. Oh, nice. This is some good technical boxing. When they're throwing just hands.
Ooh,
spinning
so
kick
close.
Blocked. When they're throwing
close.
just hands right now, they both have good technical boxing. Then they mix in wicked sneaky strikes.
Fiziev said, let me show you something spinning.
Back fist. This is awesome.
30 seconds. Let's go.
Yeah, this is super good.
That's the end of the round, dude. That's a tough fight, man.
Let's rewind and watch that.
Sucks somebody has to lose.
I want to watch that last little bit of that round. This was a good fight.
Damn, dude.
$30 seconds left. Flying knee from
knee.
DeCasey. But Fiziev just eats everything. And he looks fresh, like he hasn't even been hit.
Yeah.
Like he might be making a miss by just like millimeters too.
It's really close. One of these shots has got to go down.
Last
Come on, come on, DeCasey. Put him down. Ooh, a spinning kick from Fiziev.
And Fiziev lands the last strike. DeCasey misses with an overhand right.
I say 29-28.
Fiziev catches with the counter right there to end it over, or to end the round.
That's gotta be close. It's hard to be a judge. Either guy could have won some of those rounds.
29-28. The second round was super close. Or that third round. That second round was
split?
close when I watched. I don't know if I want to
could be
split. I can't predict what the judges are gonna do. I don't think it was that close though to be a split. It was pretty close.
I don't know, man.
But I thought overall, first and second round, I'm gonna say Fiziev. Third round was close. Could go either way. I'm still leaning towards Fiziev on that, which kind of frustrates me.
29-28 Fiziev?
Yeah, well, I mean, it could be 30-27 Fiziev, honestly. It could be 29-28. That third round could have very easily been a Fiziev round, too.
Yeah, the first round could have been either or, though. That first round was really close.
Well, they were all really close, and they all could have been either or. This has been, the matchmakers, props to you guys. Once again, fantastic job with this.
Is that Sean Shelby now?
Well, they've got a few guys.
She's still there doing it?
Mick Maynard, Sean Shelby.
Mick Maynard.
And then who's the other one?
Those are the only two I know, unless you find out and say the name and I like somehow remember it.
You'll know it. You'll feel stupid if you don't say it. Short guy.
I thought he's done. I thought he quit or
did he quit?
got let go or something.
No, he didn't get let go. What's his name?
Like retired. Everybody was just making fun of him. Mike Pearson. Everybody was making fun of him on Twitter.
He didn't quit. Yeah, but then there was a lot of fighters that came out to back him though.
No, but I'm pretty sure. I don't think he does matchmaking anymore. Like I'm pretty sure they took it away from him.
They didn't take it
Hold
away.
on. Let's hear the decision.
So here we go. Decision.
28 all for your winner by
Unanimous decision. 29-28.
So
Fiziev wins. Damn
I think he had 130-27 and 2 29-28.
Unanimous decision.
But it was a close fight, man.
Did you hear 30-27?
I didn't hear the first one. I think it was because he read it out 29-28, 29-28, and we didn't hear the first one. Usually when that happens.
You could have read them all off saying, yeah, that's
But
true.
it was also a decision. So
That's
usually when that happens.
Oh, he wanted to speak. Wait, what are they saying? Sorry, we mute this. I want to hear what he was saying.
They didn't let him talk?
No.
Oh, because they got to go out and do their interview outside. Joe Rogan's not there.
Or is he maybe...
Fiziev. We've been saying Fiziev. It's
Fiziev.
Fiziev. We turned the
Well,
volume up
they
for
had
this
called
one.
it Fiziev earlier themselves.
Is it?
The fighters.
All right. Oh, man.
Maybe he wasn't trying to say anything. He was just trying to confuse where he was getting at.
So head strikes, that body work, man. That's the difference.
Yeah, head strikes.
Plus 7
so
head.
DeCasey wins the head strike.
Plus 17 legs and plus 6 kicks.
He had 32 head strikes to Fiziev's 25 head strikes. Fiziev won the body strikes, 34 body strikes to DeCasey's 17. 16 leg kicks for Fiziev.
Fiziev is how they announced it.
And then 10 for DeCasey. So, I mean, if the stats are accurate, you can't really be upset with the decision.
Yeah, no.
So, that was
I mean,
awesome.
I don't think you could be upset with the decision either way, to be honest.
No.
The rounds were close enough. Like, I think the one round for sure, what was it? Maybe it was the second round that we were talking about. I thought maybe it was closer, but I think one of those rounds we said was actually a Fiziev round for sure. I feel like it had to have been the second round. Because that third round I don't really think was either or, to be safe. But either way, Fiziev got the win.
To be safe. Oh, that's going to be a wicked fight next week there.
Which one is this?
The Gastelum, or not the Gastelum, but the Till.
That fight's coming up next, right?
Versus Whitaker. That's next Saturday.
Oh yeah,
So
Till Whitaker
versus Whitaker. That's next Saturday.
Woo!
Join us, you guys. That's going to be awesome. That's going to be
a good one. What do we got coming up next? Jack Hermanson versus
so we're going to the
Kevin
co-main
Gastelum?
event.
Is that coming up?
That's co-main event right now. So I have Gastelum by KO. I just think Hermanson's too slow for him, based on what I've seen. And Gastelum has that knockout power. Both guys really need a win, if I remember right. Hermanson was 0-2 in his last two, right?
I don't remember his record.
And Kelvin, well, let's double check that just to be safe.
But I do remember that Gastelum is
We're gonna edit
a
this,
powerful motherfucker.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, so in this main event here, I think both guys need a win. Jack Hermanson, he's coming off of a loss. I don't remember. It was what's his name again? Jared Cannonier.
Jared Cannonier? Cannonier?
Something like that. Yeah, so Jack Hermanson lost to him by knockout. But then Gastelum's coming off of 2 decision losses to Darren Till, which was a split decision loss, and a loss to champion Israel Adesanya. Like we talked about in the picks there, he's got the bigger wins, having the wins over guys like Vitor Belfort and Michael Bisping, and another champion that's slipping my name right off the top of my head.
Gastelum let his hair go.
Yeah, Gastelum grew that hair out a little bit, huh? So I think Gastelum's got the better fights, the better competition overall. Hermanson's tough, and I don't want to take anything away from him. I just feel like he's a little bit too slow.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. For me, it was when I watched Hermanson, he looked really, really tough versus really good competition.
He's got some good skills.
And he looks really well-rounded. I also think that Gastelum's really well-rounded.
The other factor we're going to have to worry about with Gastelum is he's been known to come in not in proper shape.
A lot of times, yeah.
I mean, even back to his days on The Ultimate Fighter, right? So when he was on The Ultimate Fighter, people would talk about how all he did was eat crap, and it was ridiculous that he would miss weight and all this stuff. He was able to make weight on The Ultimate Fighter, but if you've seen in his career outside of The Ultimate Fighter,
his career in the UFC,
he's missed weight several different times.
That's why he was forced up to 185.
That's why he was forced up. So he was forced up to 185 because of that. And, if he's not really taking it seriously, obviously something's playing into it.
He has a man bun for this.
He's got a man bun. He does have a man bun. But I'm telling you, Hermanson looks ripped and yoked and ready to go. Whereas Gastelum's
Dude, his
looking
wrestling
a little
looks
soft.
really good too. He hung with Souza, wasn't it?
Yeah, Jacare Souza. But Jacare Souza had already gone rounds with a lot of other people before that, though.
Yeah.
So you also have to remember that. And Souza was kind of coming off. He wasn't in his tear that he used to be in.
Let's see what we got going on here. So I think
Hermanson's bouncing
I
around.
want
man.
Gastelum. See, yeah, what I said in the I think it was our Pick'em show is Hermanson's gonna be Hermanson's gonna be bouncing around a lot.
On the outside.
He's gonna circle. This is where I think he's gonna do well.
But I was
these
thinking
leg
that
kicks,
Gastelum
too.
would be able to cut him off.
I think he'll be able to cut him off. I think
And
if
hit him.
eventually Hermanson's gonna try to take it to the ground.
Ooh.
And here we go, Hermanson
Right
with
there,
a trip
Gastelum
takedown.
throws him to the
Gastelum
back.
reverses it on, and throws him to the back.
Throws him to his back.
And Gastelum's
Lat
in
drop.
half guard right
That was a
now.
lat drop for all you wrestlers out there. That's a lat drop. Oh, that was good. That was beautiful.
Half guard.
Half guard. He's got the head and arm locked up.
This
Gastelum
is
has
just
the head and arm
control
locked
right
up.
now. And Hermanson's out,
Oh,
going
he's
for
got a
a
heel
heel,
hook.
and
Oh, it's
Gastelum's
clear.
out. Gastelum's back in the guard. All
It's
right.
good. Nice job. This is a good technical battle on the ground right here.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I do like the way that Hermanson's moving on bottom, though.
Oh, Hermanson's going for that leg again. He's got the heel again.
Going
for the heel hook. He's got it in this time.
He's got it.
He's
Round
got
one.
it.
Oh, no. You got
He tapped.
Did
He
he tap him out?
tapped. He tapped.
He tapped him out?
He Gastelum tapped.
No way.
Dude, he had the heel hook that
No
time,
way.
and
How
he
fast
locked
was that?
it.
What was that?
That was quick, dude.
Like a minute.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I don't know why
Wow.
Gastelum left his leg there when he already knew
Heel
Hermanson's.
hook.
Hermanson went for it once. Why would you give it to him again?
Heel hook, man. Nice job. Nice job.
Hermanson's showing how
nice
well-rounded
job.
he is on the ground.
Hey, he just earned himself right there, back up to title contention. Like, put himself in title contention. Put yourself on a
Well,
short list.
he's coming off one loss, so that's his win. So he's 1-1 in his last two. Maybe get another top 5 guy, and then maybe
One
a
more
title
top
shot.
5, but a win over Kelvin Gastelum, a former title challenger. He challenged for the title multiple times. You know, he challenged against.
Look at that! Oh my
That
God,
was wicked.
this is brutal, dude.
That's it. So he challenged against Israel Adesanya for the title, and he
Good
also
win.
challenged Robert Whittaker for the title, didn't he?
I don't remember.
I feel like, or no, he might not have. He got the fight for the interim title because he was supposed to fight Robert Whittaker at one point.
Yeah, so he lost the decision loss to Adesanya over 5 rounds, which, you know, Adesanya's been beating everybody lately.
Everybody
You know,
looking like a killer.
and he did beat Michael Bisping. He actually knocked out Bisping.
Yep.
So that was one of those there. Chris Weidman, you know, another title guy, but Weidman was able to beat him.
Submitted him.
Got the no contest versus Vitor, and that was for
But he
that
knocked
was
out-
the,
he
that was the
knocked out
marijuana
Vitor.
one, right?
Yep. But he knocked out Vitor in the first round.
So yeah, but
Wow.
I mean Johnny Hendricks is on there, Tyron Woodley's on there, Nate
But he
Marquardt's
lost,
on
yeah.
there.
I mean, he's done nothing but fight the top 10, top 15 guys for the last several years.
That was a loss.
Yeah, I felt like he lost to Rick Story as well. So, but
Shit happens.
You know, scorecards say he won, so he
Yeah.
won. 18-1. Davison Figueiredo looking like a killer out there, though. Like, that guy just looks like he's scary.
God damn it.
I'd stand across him. We're the same weight class. I'd stand across from him, but he looks like a monster.
He's how many inches is he? What is he? 5'7"?
I don't know.
For a
how tall he is.
125er?
I don't know how tall he is, but
5'8"?
I think I'd stand across from him,
Yeah.
given the opportunity.
I mean, why not? If you're gonna fight, you might as well fight, right?
Yeah, granted, I'm fat and out of shape, and I'm like 30.
Well, you're talking
30
now,
pounds.
but I mean, like, if you're in the fight game, I don't understand fighters say, no, I'm not gonna fight that guy. If you're in the fight game, why not?
I still think about fighting these guys. Like, I want to fight these guys.
Yeah.
What's crazy is Benavidez is known for being in good shape, and Figueiredo looks like he's in better shape again.
All right, so Benavidez seems a little bit hesitant to really engage so far.
20 seconds, not a strike thrown. Oh,
Nope, there's the
as
first
I
strike.
Said that, right at 20 seconds, says teep kick thrown.
Yeah, and then Benavidez comes with weird leg kicks that are not even close to connecting.
He's trying to protect his chin more. Like I said, he's going to try to make adjustments. Look at how high he's keeping his hands.
Yeah. Ooh, there's a good little leg kick there by Benavidez. So they've each landed one strike now.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a good
missed.
spinning. Did you think it missed?
Yeah, it missed.
Looked like he glanced.
The toes might have glanced, but that's a miss. That didn't do anything
Yeah.
to him. Oh! He got
on the
dropped
top
with
of
a
the
punch.
head.
No
that just
way.
went right over the top,
No
too.
way. He dropped him in one. Dropped him in one in a minute into the fight.
And it wasn't.
Figueiredo was on top, landed some punches. Benavidez went down. It was probably 40 seconds into it.
And it was a glancing
Oh,
blow.
nice
Like,
elbow.
it was right over the top. It wasn't behind the ear.
I think it hit right on the ear. He's got his back. He's going to submit him.
Maybe.
That's it.
This is good. Oh my God. His
That's
back looks broke. His back is bending
It's on
in
the
half.
chin still. Never mind. He's
Oh, he
gonna have
let
to
go.
adjust. Still on the chin. I thought that was it, but it's on the chin still.
What is he pulling the feet for when his when his neck's getting choked out? Why would Benavidez do that?
Well, the feet's the problem, and you can clear the feet, but you have to be able to sag your hips first. And when a guy's got that choke on you, you can't sag your hips. And right here, he's not sagging his hips. He gave up the back here. He's gonna try to stand up. He's got foot control there. That's fine. Oh, he let go of it.
Figueiredo's showing his ground game right here.
Yeah, he's showing some monstrous.
Last time they scrambled.
Oh, that's it. That's under the neck. That's under the chin.
Oh, that's under the
it.
chin. That's deep.
That's it.
That is deep.
I thought that first one was it. Nice
Oh
job,
my God.
Benavidez fighting it off.
Yeah, he pulled the hands off.
Gosh. Wow, that's only so much time though. Figueiredo's transitioning.
We still
again
got
to
3
another
minutes
one.
left in the fight, or in
Yeah.
the round.
Yeah, this
And
might.
4 rounds left, so.
If it goes this way, I don't think that Benavidez is going to stop him for 3 minutes attacking submissions, and he's showing no way out.
Benavidez is done. I feel bad picking him, man. I was rooting for him so bad.
Wow.
I wanted him to get that title. Of all the fighters, Benavidez.
But no, he's back up. He's up. He's still giving up at his back.
On the
His
feet.
back, but he's on the feet.
He's throwing punches to try to,
Throw that elbow right there. That would've been
Yeah,
a
dude,
good
that
one.
elbow right up into the chin. Oh, come on, Benavidez. That would have been a good one.
Wow. Nice job.
Okay, we broke. We're good. We're in the center
Figueiredo
again. Let's
makes
go.
some smart adjustments.
Come on, Joey B.
They're back in the center.
Make me a winner. Let's go.
Ooh. Figueiredo's huge.
Ooh, there you go. That connected, but it didn't do no damage like the first fight.
He's got to close the distance better. This is what I was talking about with him not making the adjustments. He's never really changed as far as his stand-up goes. He doesn't really change as far as his ground goes. He does the same thing every single fight, and he just tries to get better at only what he does.
Ooh, that was a good
Ooh.
left by Benavidez, though. That hit
But
is.
Figueiredo's shaking it off. And
Yeah,
not
he's
really
just eating
worried
it.
about
Good leg kick by Benavidez, too. Figueiredo don't care.
Oh,
Ooh,
Figueiredo hit him.
Hit him and drop. Body shot by
Oh.
Benavidez right there.
But that elbow, though, he hit him with the elbow
God,
to the side of the
they're
face.
back and forth right now. This is what I like. This is what we signed up for.
Oh! Drops him again!
And a good right by Benavidez. But Benavidez back up and lands a
hops
right.
Back up.
And he landed a right as he got up. That was crazy.
A minute and a half left in the
Ooh,
round.
just missed Benavidez. Come on, baby. Ooh, they both traded blows right there. Both traded rights. Okay. Come on, baby. We got a minute left in the round. Let's go.
Staring each other down now.
Ooh, good body kick. Good. Okay, good
nice
for
little combo
Benavidez.
Benavidez. We're at the 1 minute mark.
Come on, baby.
1 minute mark right now.
Ooh, good body.
shot.
Ooh, good left or right by Benavidez to the head of Figueiredo.
See, Benavidez can't land combos though because he blitzes.
They both
in.
landed a right there.
Oh, wait.
Good right
did
by
Figueiredo
Benavidez.
Get rocked there a little bit?
Nah, he went for
Oh!
but he dropped
Third time
Benavidez
he dropped
again.
him. That's almost a fourth
Jesus
time.
Christ, and now he's pummeling him. Benavidez cannot stand the power of Figueiredo.
Holy
Jesus
He's
Christ.
bloody. Benavidez is bloody. 30 seconds left.
Figueiredo's another animal, dude. This is crazy.
Oh, Figueiredo's rubbing his hands all up in the cuts and on that face.
Yeah, he was.
He's got the back. This is another choke.
That one's, he's in
Another
deep.
rear
He's
naked
in
choke.
deep.
That's it.
That's deep. Palm to palm.
I said that was
Look
it
at his
before, but
back, dude. He's bending his back in half. That's
That
a
hurts.
crank. Jesus
Look
Christ.
at that.
Oh, he's out.
Oh.
He's out cold.
Benavidez went out.
He's asleep.
He went out.
Oh, my God.
Figueiredo puts him out cold with the rear naked choke and a wicked back crank at the same time. Wow.
Dude, he broke Benavidez in half on that one.
Wow.
And put him to sleep. God damn.
So much for round 4.
So much for round 2.
Wow. Or round 3, I said Figueiredo.
Yeah, I mean, they went to round 2 last time.
He submitted him, man. I wanted a knockout on that.
God,
Didn't I say
Figueiredo.
knockout?
You did.
Oh, man.
But Figueiredo, man, oh my God. That kid, he's got power for days. He was barely landing some of those shots that put Benavidez down.
There was 3 that I would say for sure are drops, and there was 1 more that was maybe a slip, maybe a drop.
Look, dude, I feel sorry for all the 125ers. You got to fight this guy. Oh my God.
There's a reason for Henry Cejudo to come back now.
Dude, he's got a challenger.
Henry Cejudo lost to Benavidez by split decision.
He did.
You got to remember that.
Dude, I don't know if Henry Cejudo wants to go back down to 125 if he comes back, though. He might want to just stay at 135.
Well, I'll tell you what, if I'm Figueiredo, I'm big enough to go 35. I'm saying I'm doing that champ thing.
Chase him, why not?
Yeah, call him out. I finished Benavidez, who beat you by split decision. Not only did I finish him once, I finished him twice. And I looked better
knockout
the second
and
time.
Submission.
The second time. I dropped him 3, maybe 4 times the second time.
Dude,
there's
you
an
know what I'd
opportunity
like
for
to see?
Figueiredo to call him out, because Cejudo's still talking.
He is. He keeps talking all this stuff for a guy that's retired. He keeps talking an awful lot.
He's talking an awful lot.
You know what I'd like to see, though? I want to see Mighty Mouse come back to the UFC. So he only went to 1 on a trade. They traded Mighty Mouse for Ben Askren.
For Askren.
Now, whenever that, I don't know how long he had on his contract or what was up with their contracts, but...
But what if that contract was released and signs a new contract was the stipulation of the deal?
I don't know.
Because I doubt that if I'm Mighty Mouse,
it could have been.
If I'm Mighty Mouse, I'm not gonna do a straight transfer over saying, hey, I'm gonna go there, keep my contract, do whatever. So you release me, we'll release Askren. They'll sign agreements that they're gonna trade for those.
I think that is what happened, actually.
I don't know.
But either way.
I don't know. I'm just throwing.
No, I think that is what happened. I'm pretty sure Askren signed a deal with the UFC too, because I think they both signed new contracts when they got traded.
Yeah.
But dude, I'd like to see Mighty Mouse come back and fight Figueiredo and be like, look, the king is back.
I'd like to see Mighty Mouse come back and fight him.
Him and Cejudo need to run it back because they need a rubber match.
They need a rubber match. Cejudo, I would love to see him fight Figueiredo, because the other thing that we have to consider is Cejudo has got remarkably better from the first time he fought Mighty Mouse to the second time he fought Mighty Mouse. He was a completely
He still got beat up on the feet when he took it, but he got a lot of takedowns on Mighty Mouse.
A lot of takedowns.
The one thing he did, though, is when he took Mighty Mouse down, Mighty Mouse landed more strikes on the ground than Cejudo. Yeah. And that's, for me, that's why I gave Mighty Mouse the win.
I mean, I'm going to have to go back and watch it. When I watched it last time, I felt like Cejudo had won it.
I'll watch it again. We could do, you know what we should do? We can, when it gets slow, we can just go back and we can watch some old fights that we watched and rescore fights, give our reactions, and upload that as a reaction video.
Yeah. So we'll see what
happens. If you guys want to see some reaction videos, let us know a fight you want us to react to. We'll react to it. I mean, we've seen most of them, but there's some fights I'd probably say over the last 3 or 4 years that I really didn't. A lot of the fight night cards I probably didn't pay attention to. You know, I've been busy with school. You've been busy with your job and coaching, so
taking care of the family.
So I mean, there's some fights that we missed over the last several years, but if there's some fights you guys want us to react to, you know, drop it in the comments. We'll react to it.
Cejudo is a monster, and I'm sorry, not Cejudo. Figueiredo.
Well, Cejudo is still a monster. Let's not discredit Cejudo. He's still a monster.
Yeah, but I don't want to talk about him right now. I want to give all my respect and attention to Mr. Figueiredo right here. Winning the belt, this time making weight here.
Made weight, won the belt.
This is awesome. And those belts are beautiful, I'm telling you. So I wasn't a huge fan of the new belts at first, but the more I see them, I love those things.
And for Figueiredo, you know, you've earned my respect. You earned my respect in the first fight, but I'm a Joey B fan.
You earned my respect by finishing him twice. Not a lot of people have done that.
I really wanted Joey B to get that title, man. It's just the same thing. I really wanted Uriah Faber to get that title in the UFC. Yep. But, you know, they just couldn't get it done, and it drives me nuts.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. The world would be a better place if those guys had one championship win under their belt.
Well, I'll tell you what, though. I'm okay with Uriah Faber not winning it simply because I used to get pissed off back in my fight days when I was fighting in training when people would mistake me for him. All the time.
That's really weird. I don't know how.
Well, you don't, not anymore with the receding hairline.
Even then, you don't look the same. I mean, his butt chin is way more prominent.
So I was coaching David Converse. He was fighting Stephen Wing And this was at a bar in Portland. I was at that fight there with David. I was cornering him, and we're downstairs working on our stuff. And as we're going upstairs, because the warm-ups were all in a basement area, we start walking upstairs, go to his fight, and as we're walking out, this guy starts looking back. Uriah Faber! Uriah Faber! That's Uriah Faber! That's Uriah Faber! And I just ignored him because I'm not Uriah Faber. And he's going downstairs, Uriah Faber! And he kept saying it. So then I see on one of the local MMA forums the next day, he said that Uriah Faber was a dick. Other people were like, Uriah Faber wasn't there. And he was like, I saw Uriah Faber, and he just kind of blew me off. And he was talking about how Uriah Faber was a dick. I go on there, I was like, I'm not Uriah Faber. And I just posted that and left it there. He didn't say another thing after that. But so then I had that one. And then when I used to have my longer hair, back when I had my white and gray camo shorts,
Yeah.
I had a lot of people at that time saying I looked like Uriah Faber, which is why I originally cut off all my longer hair.
Even then,
Like,
you don't look anything alike. If you
No.
put it side by side, there's no look alike.
I had many people who said that. So I was like, man, I'm not Uriah Faber. But so I was like, I'm not Uriah Faber. So I cut my hair short. When I cut my hair short, Uriah Faber cut his hair short. So then I grew it back out.
Oh, that's funny.
And he grew it back out. And
That's
then so
funny.
I spent like, 6 or 7
God, he's
years.
asleep. Dude, he was asleep 5,
He's out.
4.
Right
Dude, he's
there.
out for like 7 or
Yeah.
8 seconds. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
But so I spent a couple of years trying to cut my hair to not match what he had going on, and it would frustrate the heck out of me. Like people were always like, "Why are you cutting your hair?" Like when I'd say I'm not cutting my hair, and the next thing you know, 2 days later, never mind, he's got long hair. I'm cutting my hair. See that he's got short hair. Never mind, I'm growing it back out. See him again. I'm like, dude, this guy will not stop doing the same thing that I'm doing.
Yeah.
And so I
I
spent
don't know.
probably a good few years trying to not have the same haircut as him.
Yeah, for me though, man, I still wish Uriah would have won that title one time at least. He's a guy that deserves it. He's always been fun in his fights. Every single one of them are fun.
Yeah.
I don't know that Uriah's ever put on a boring fight.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. We'd have to go back a long way to find a boring
Hear what he
fight.
says real quick.
All right, so looking at the final standings now after the main event has ended, it looks like we got newcomer Lucas Ross. He joined
Yeah.
today probably about an hour before the
Well,
card
I'm going to
started.
tell you what, though. He's not just a newcomer, though. We look at his record. He's
Yeah,
like
I looked him up. He's a third-degree
third-degree
black
black
belt in the
belt
picks. He's
in
been doing
picks.
it for a while.
Yeah, so he's been making his picks for a long time. He's very knowledgeable in there. You know, I like having people like that in the group. It makes it more interesting in there. So he finished with...
But he came right in and won with 11 correct picks out of 12.
Yeah, and so he technically had 3 perfect finishes.
3 perfects, 1
picks.
semi-perfect.
Yeah, so that decision, we count the decisions as perfects because they're perfect
That's
picks.
the way we do it. Tapology doesn't. You get 25 for a decision.
Yep, so he got
50
3
for a
perfects.
perfect.
3 perfects, 1 semi. Nice job. Let's see.
In second place, though, we got Captain Fappin, though, right there in second place.
Yeah.
Not bad. I started out really, really well. I was 6 of 7 coming into the main event, and I finished with 7 picks, correct. So
That's
I
not
went
bad.
1 and 4 in the main event.
That's not bad.
Or
at
the
all.
main card. Not good on the main card, but great undercard.
But I'm going to tell you, what's his name again?
Lucas Ross, I think is what it was.
He's got right around 675, 625.
Yeah, Lucas Ross.
How many points does he have total?
665 points. 665. He's got to be right up in here somewhere.
Oh, right there. 14th overall.
14th overall. Wow.
Man, that's better than I've done. So the highest I've done is 17th.
Yeah, that's a good fucking night,
Nice
man. Lucas
job.
Ross, congratulations,
Lucas
buddy.
Ross, we like having you
Hey,
in the
man.
group. Stick around, man.
Yeah,
That was
man.
fun.
Here's a beer for you, bro.
Boom. Good job. Lucas Ross, welcome to the group. Hey, nice job on your picks out there. That was awesome. 14th overall in the world. How many people did it say there were there total
Tonight?
So he finished. Let's see. We'll just go here.
I can tell you real quick, just looking at my own.
2,838 people. So
Yeah.
he finished 14th
14th.
overall with 2,838 people making their picks. Nice job, Lucas Ross.
Yeah, good job, Lucas Ross. Welcome to the group.
Yeah.
Um,
Hey, excited to have you here. And, that was
Another
awesome.
week. Hey, better week for me. I mean, I only got 5 out of 11.
Yeah, but let's break down the other top 5. Though you made top 5, didn't you?
I did make top 5 this week. After last week, I was kind of getting there. Better week for me. I had a bad week last week.
Yeah.
I went 5 and 6.
Yeah.
This week I went 7 and what did I go? 7 and 5, 7 and 6.
7 and 5. It was 12 fights.
7 and 5. So
7 and 5. You had one decision perfect and one perfect, so that's 2 perfects there.
Yeah.
No semi-perfects.
Squirt General passed me up though there on the end.
Yep. So, but we got Captain Fappin at second.
Captain Fappin,
9 correct.
Did he take second place in the last event too?
He was top 5 for sure.
I think Captain Fappin has back-to-back second place finish. He
does.
does.
Back-to-back second
Captain
place. Skyler
Fappin
has back-to-back.
third place.
Back-to-back third place.
So second and third, back-to-back. Captain Fappin second, Squirt General third. Good job, guys.
Hey, I got back-to-back second to last places.
Yeah, it's a little crazy. Heather had probably Heather 13R had probably her worst night of pick'em so far since we've been doing it.
But I still had 5 correct, and of those 5 that were correct, 2 of them were decision perfects, and 1 was a semi-perfect.
Well, it's been a great night, Can Crushers. We've had some really good fights.
Amazing fights.
Some that went the way we thought they were going to go, some that were totally surprising to us.
Yeah, definitely.
But it was a good night of fights overall. It's been a hell week, man.
Yeah.
3 UFC cards in 7 days.
Yeah, no, I've really liked it.
This is the last one. We've been doing it, but hey.
It's been a grind. And you know what? We picked the worst time to start a podcast about fights and fight picks and stuff.
And picking our fights.
Yeah, but it's gonna make the rest.
It's been fun, dude. It's been fun.
So fun. It's been so fun. Yeah,
let's just say,
our families had to make adjustments for the new things that we got going on right now. So,
but Jake and I, we've been drinking the Totally Chill Hazy IPA from Hopworks Urban Brewery. And located in Portland, Oregon.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Jake, you ready to crush these up?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's crush them.